Alright, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Akakodash, the one of the elders and apostles of Great Mission at World GMS. Peace and blessings to the elect, scattered abroad, preaching His word with all sincerity and in truth. Alright, it's my actors of that from Great Mission Trinidad, coming back with another video I want to touch on, these high food prices, you know. And a lot of prices on food products skyrocketing in Trinidad right now. Other products such as cement, you go in the hardware stores to buy a bag of cement to do what you have to do first to put on a foundation, to cast a wall or to do whatever you have to do, right? But in the earlier days, you could have go in the hardware and get a bag of cement for about $40 to $50, right? Right now, currently, as I speak, if you go in the hardware now, right, cement prices skyrocketed from $50 to $120 to $140, right? And that is just a estimate price I given because different hardwares is different prices. So you might go in this hardware, you might get a bag of cement for 120. You might go in a next hardware, you might get it for 135. Or you might go in a next hardware, they might sell them one for 128, Alright, so as you can see, prices on products skyrocketing, you know. And hey, all of that is prophecy. Alright. So Kala Lale Hawaba Shemi Shai. Let me read what this lady posted on Facebook. Right? Nikki and Julian. Right? She say from $9. No. $9. Alright, because there's the prices of sardines right now. $9 from $5 to $6. Right? And she said Mr. Rowley, right, which is the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, you're not seeing this. And this have nothing to do with sardines alone, but all food items, right? The smallest tin of tuna is $9 now. It's poor people surviving. Put an end to this, please. People losing jobs. Every week, food prices going up. Toward Ayahuasca Shemi Shai. You understand? And Trinidad, one thing Trinidad is known for is for, the delicacies and way. You understand? The street food, the food you could go in certain restaurants and buy, people at their personal restaurants, they will come out and do their thing. They go rent a little building or they go put up their own thing at the side of the road and they will do their own thing. You understand? Trinidad are real known for that. Trinidad are real known for the tasty dishes, tasty food. Right? And the Most High Abba Shai will break the staff of bread. The Most High Abba Shai will send famine in the land. Right? And this is just the beginning. Right? Food prices risen. Right? So the Most High Abba Shai is getting ready to judge this place. All of the jakes out there who not working, could barely put food on their table, we all gonna feel it. And that's the punishment from Yahweh Shai. Alright? So yeah, from $5 from $5 to $6, now you're paying $9 for a tin of sardine or a tin of tuna. To what Yahweh Shai. Alright? Second Ezra chapter 16 verse 21. Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon the earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case. Right? And back then when days was so called good, when everything was so called normal, because they're calling that fully normal. Their carnival, celebrating their pagan holidays, going out there and eating, making about 4 fucking stops for the night, just eating food. That gluttonous behavior. You understand? Back then when things was good, things was also cheap. It had this sale, it had that sale, it had this garage sale, it had this person who now bring down this and they're selling it for best price. You understand? And this thing and that thing, and it has certain deals in certain restaurants and certain clothes stores and certain shoe stores, you know. People thinking themselves to be in good case. Alright, so like alright, so yeah, when everything was so called normal, people think, they in good case. They could go certain places and get things for, a best price, at 50% off, at 75% off, at 25% off. You understand? Right? People thinking everything good, but boom, look what happened. Suddenly, suddenly the so-called pandemic where we had a lockdown here, they had a lockdown there, they had a lockdown everywhere, and it paying strains on the economy. All these fucking global economic economic let us call them economists. You understand? All these global economists and them, basically they're being diligent. They're bringing out videos. I saw that video saying, well, this carbon by the end of the year, or there's all going on with the American economy, the American dollar right now. Thing. This one saying this thing, the next one saying X, Y, and Z. And all of this is the prophecies unfolding. Alright. So yeah, back then they're thinking, they're in good case. Right, and even shall so like and even then shall evils grow upon the earth. Right? Evils mean bad days. Right? And these is the bad days that we was prophesying about. These is the bad days that the scripture is talking about. This is the beginning of the bad days. Right? Sword, famine, and great confusion. You understand? So hey, famine coming just now, hey, even the sword, cause when men start invading each other and thing, it's fucking knife, it's fucking guns, it's bottles and thing they're coming with. Cause they're coming in real grimy, they're coming in thirsty, hey. As Jakes like to say, hey, a man gotta eat, man. A man to eat. As they say out there, any whole angry man is an angry man. So when it's no food out there, or not even when it's no food out there, when food, when I turn aside and reach fucking double the price it is right now, what 999 is 18. When I turn aside and reach $18 a tin, and a man can't afford that. You looking to go and invade our next man with the cutlass, with the knife, or with his gun, alright? And Jay coming in tossy, Jay coming in grimy, Jay coming in to hurt, alright? Because Jay can care about that. Jay gotta eat. You understand? Verse 22, for many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine. You understand? You shall perish of famine. You're always gonna die from famine, right? And dying from hunger. Dying of hunger is a terrible death. Your body will be, basically, your body will be eating itself, cannibalizing on itself. You understand? Lamentations chapter 4, verse 9. Alright? I'll jump to that real quick. Lamentations chapter 4 and verse 9, where it says, they that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger. Because when these jakes come in here, and when these jakes storm in here though, alright? When jakes storm in here though, kick in your fucking door. The best thing for that jake to do is, empty the whole clip on it. Because you yourself later on, 2-3 weeks from now, will be starving from fucking hunger. And it's better to die from the sword. Better to be slain with the sword. Understand? Continuing. For these pine away through the wants. Select for these pine away stricken through for the want of the fruits of the field. You understand? Stricken through for the wants of the fruits of the field, because it would have food and thing out there. They could go by the fruit store now and buy watermelons, bananas, apples, all them GMO stuff. But in them days, these days are coming, right? It wouldn't have food out there, and these high food prices and inflation and hyperinflation, right, leading up to them days, leading up to the famine. Look, these fucking niggas, that's all they call them rulers, telling farmers to throw away their crops and get rid of their crops and things. As the most I paying his spirit on these sala, that the most I paying his spirit on these fucking crackers and them. You understand? Because the famine have to come in the land. I will extend the hand of the pitiful woman have sudden their own children. They will their meet in the destruction of the daughter of my people. So hey, people will be eating their own children. Why? Because hey, that slow, painful death they'll be going through. They will can't handle it. You understand? Go to the book of Psalms, chapter 105, starting at verse 16, straight to the point. Alright. Moreover, he called for a famine upon the land. He break the whole staff of bread, and that is what coming. The Most High Hashem is gonna break the staff of bread upon this land. And hey, Trinidad is gonna get hit really hard. Because Trinidad is a gluttonous society, a gluttonous land. You understand? Heart disease in Trinidad is the number one death, you know? Right? A lot of people dying from heart disease and fucking diabetes and this cancer and that cancer. Why? Because they're eating shit. They're eating like shit. They're eating shit. And they're eating a lot of it. You understand? All these fat ass fucking Trinidadians and Americans and, you know, all these gluttonous people around the world, they will be stricken true for the wants of the fruits of the field. You understand? They're gonna be eating their own shit. Hey, you people might as well be eating their fucking self. All these fat ass people who can't run and thing. That same fucking fat from their belly, they gotta, you know, cut off a chunk for today, cut off a next chunk for tomorrow, and so it will be going. Because hey, terrible, terrible, terrible days coming. We never see days like this. These these times that we're gonna see, there will never be a time like it again, and there was never a time like it before. So by a man eating himself, yo, that is like common sense. That is common sense. People out there gonna be literally eating themselves. You know? And he saw out there pushing that vibration. Food, 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 eat, eat, eat. You understand? On the radio stations or the TVs. You know, anytime you're walking in a big city in Trinidad, anytime you're walking through the city, it just begin, you know, the aroma from all these food stores and restaurants and, you know, little sheds at the side of the road and thing. Alright, so he saw have people in this trick bag that thing's gonna be real good, price is gonna be real nice forever. You know, food gonna be out there in abundance forever. Like the trick bag he saw have these people in. But little do they know famine, death and destruction coming upon this land. Thus say the Lord, thus say the Yahweh alright? Book of Ecclesiasticus chapter 39 verse 28. There be spirits that are creative for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction they pour out their force, and appease the wrath of him that made them. Alright, verse 29. Spirits creative for vengeance. Alright, as I'm going to read here. Fire and hail, and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance. And famine. So the Most High Hashem is about to send the spirit of famine upon the land. And hey, the spirit of famine is done already upon the land. You're going certain groceries, certain section of the groceries cordon off. Why? Because it have no food. Have no food in this section, so you can't go here, so you know they're cordon it off. Right? A lot of groceries in America right now have a lot of empty shelves on it. You understand? So all of this is warning, right? And the prophets of Yahweh Hashem Yahshai was out here speaking about this for years. You know? That your price is gonna raise. There'll be no food out there real soon. But we not to worry. Why we don't have to worry? Once we have faith in Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, do what the Lord said to do, turn back unto the Most High, and to keep His commandments to the best of our ability. The Most High Yahweh Hashem Yahshai will watch over us in those days. The Most High Yahweh Hashem Yahshai will feed us in those days. You know? Alright, so already Book of Psalms, chapter 33 and verse 18, where it say, Behold, the eyes of the Lord Yahweh is upon them that fear Him, upon them that hope in His mercy. We fear the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahshai. Right? We respect the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahshai. We do what the Lord told us to do. You understand? By going out there prophesying week in and week out, you know, to wake up the elect of the children of Israel. Right? We hoping that the Most High show us mercy. We hoping that the Most High show us, you know, well, yeah, mercy, we hoping that the Most High and bring forth His terrible and grievous wrath upon us. You understand? Right now we walking on eggshells for the Most High. Because we really and truly don't want to mess up. We don't want to fuck up His salvation. You know? Right? To deliver their soul from death and to keep them alive in famine. We're going to be alive in famine. You understand? All this food prices, you know, going sky high on the shelves. All that is leading to famine. All that is leading to death and destruction upon the wicked, two-thirds devils and heathens. Why? Because, hey, 2 Ezra 15:22. You understand? Matter of fact, I'll go to it something else I wanted to bring out. Job 5:22. Right? Job chapter 5 verse 22, where it says, at destruction and famine, thou shalt laugh. Yeah, we're going to be laughing at you all. Why? Because, we're going to be eating. We're going to be merry. We're going to have abundance. Thus say the scriptures. You know? We basically, we see one, we suffering now. Certain brothers have financial difficulties, they financially unstable. All of that is part of the suffering now. But we will still have faith. Because day after day, the Lord somehow does still feed His men. Right? And hey, that's happening right now. So imagine in them days. That happening right now. So imagine in them days. Once we put 100% in Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, once we put our 100%, our 144% trust in Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, Yahweh Hashem Yahshai will feed us in them days. Alright? Hands down. You know? Before the Job, I was going for the second Ezra 5:22, 15:22, so like that. Alright, 2 Ezra chapter 15 verse 22, my right hand shall not spare the sinners, and my sword shall not cease over them that shed innocent blood upon the earth. You know, the Most High right hand not going to spare the sinners, right? So all the sinners out there that refusing to turn back to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, you're all going to be hit real hard with the famine that come in, with the inflations that come in, the high food prices, the sufferings. You know, the death and destruction are coming up on this place. Alright? So with that, Kalalamla, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Kakodash, double honor to the elders and apostles of greatness and not too well. Peace and blessings to the elect scattered abroad, preaching this word in all sincerity and in truth. Alright, Shalom, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Kakodash, Barakatam, Mawad Lababal, DTA, DDT, famine upon the land, terrible death. Shalom.